Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you are subscribed to my other channels, Queen Spirit 1126 and Answers by Queen Spirit. Alright y'all, we gonna pull some numbers. This one flipped up, so I'm gonna grab that one. Let's do one more. Not that one. Okay, Spirit. Okay, let's keep going. Oh. Alright, so interesting because this feels like a 2-digit number. And hopefully I haven't pulled it before. And 65, I definitely have. I feel like I did 65 more than once, so I'm going to pull one more. Alright, so we got 658. 658. Alright, so we got, first of all, 65 is 11 plus 8 is 19, right? So that comes to 1. So first of all, 1. These are the first cards that I wrote. So all of them came out to be basically one of the first cards that I wrote with the meanings on them. Also, I would like to point out that they are all upright. Okay, so the number 19, I always tell you guys, 19 is a karmic life path number, right? If you have karmic life path number 19, which is 1, that means that you will deal with either being the person doing it or dealing with people who do it, misuse of power, enrichment of self, which means you'll have some very selfish energy around you, however that works. So I do feel like you guys are dealing with somebody who is selfish at this time, somebody who is trying to block a gateway or a doorway, right? So 5, the word hope is standing out to me right now. So definitely 5 signifies a big change. So what I feel like is that you guys are in the middle of a big change, a big opportunity, right? So one thing that I would also like to point out, this 6 and 8 together is 14, which is also a karmic life path number, abuse of freedom. And then if you just use these, 8 and 5 comes to a 13, which is also a karmic life path number, self-indulgent, being irresponsible, where 6 and 5 is a master life path number 11, which is, I mean, those birds are going off, which is a psychic master, right? So this is also this energy of being important, that you are important, that kind of puts yourself first, but understands that need to balance yourself with the world, which we get in the number 2. So all together we got the 19. So let's go ahead and pull some trinkets, all right? Enough of that. Let's pull trinkets. All right, so we got a little leaf there. Whoa. And we got the crab there, and then for 8, flower. Okay. This flower came out on another reading this week, another number, right? I think it came out on the 33, but anyway. So the flower is about growth. The crab is about holding on to something that you need to let go of. And then over here, leaf is about action, right? But this leaf always gives me this vibe of just being caught up, having your actions blocked. It's almost like you can move, but you have like your these people are loud. You can move, but you are like, you have like this jelly all around you. I don't know, that's how I feel. It's like you can move through it and it's not completely stopping you, but you're definitely being slowed down. So this this leaf being slowed down, this is on the number 6, right? So 6 is this number that is about your internal foundation. I say that all the time because right here we have family, compassion, generosity, harmony, balance, peace, right? These are all things that have a profound effect on who you are inside. It kind of dictates how you treat people on the outside, because it signifies whether you're okay or whether you're not okay. So then we have the 5 here, which is this crab, right? The crab on top of 5 just tells me that there's some vibe of holding on to something that's already lost, something that's already gone, holding on to something that you need to let go of. And then 8, which is my absolute favorite, karma, right? Karma cycles. 8 can also mean cyclic events, right? Or karmatic events. So since I chose these 2 numbers first and I added this 8, so I really think that we are going through this doorway, right? Because 6 and 5 is 11. So you're going through this period where you're being pushed through a doorway, and there's an event that is coming up that Spirit wants to warn you about that is going to produce this magnificent growth. So the issue over here with the 6 and the 5, let me just close this because they just riding around. The issue here with the 6 and the 5 is that your actions are being slowed down. And the reason I feel is because you're holding on to something that needs to be let go of, right? So we have our actions being slowed, releasing these old things, right, in order to get to this event. Because when you guys get there, when this opportunity is presented to you, you have to take it. It's like you have to take the horse by the reins. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we got going on. Let's pick number for the 6. Whoa. So we're going to pick that 10 of Pentacles. All right. So we have 6, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles, right? And we just saw family there. So I do feel like you guys are getting a chance to move into this generational wealth or generational knowledge, something that you'll be able to pass down, that the people that come after you will very, very much appreciate, right? But I feel like your moves are being blocked, right, from doing this. Like, you have everything that you need except for the faith, right? I feel like faith should be in here for number 6. I'm gonna make sure that I keep faith at 6. All right, so I feel like you guys are missing a little bit of faith, not just in your guys around you, but also faith in yourself. Like, you can do it. I see the Joker right here. So it's just kind of like this weird lack of confidence. Okay, so what is holding you back? What is this thought or this idea that's holding you back? Because you guys have to get ready for this event. It's not something that you can miss. You got to do it. 2 of Cups. Okay, so I'm getting that this is some kind of old relationship. Now, is it a romantic relationship? Could be, but not necessarily, because we got family over here. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. You guys may be holding on to a relationship that has lapsed, right? It is past its time. You guys are trying to get somebody to see you in a light that they're just not going to see you in. And if they are going to see you in that light, it's not going to be by you convincing them, right? So you know how how the saying, I can show you better than I could tell you. Show better than you could tell. You don't have to prove shit to anybody. You only have to prove it to yourself. You only have to set a foundation for the people that come after you, your children, your future ancestors. You set the foundation for them, and you set it the way that you want to. So let's talk about a couple things, because I feel like we're moving fast here. So the 10 and 6 over here comes to a 16. I feel like I felt that, right? 16 is the number of the Tower. And I feel like you and your family relationships have faced a lot of Tower moments. Just this energy of if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. But it's not really going wrong. It's things that are built on a shady foundation are never going to last and be like the best that they could be. I mean, hell, if you're in America, look at this fucking country. It was built on a shady ass foundation. So instead of you trying to put bricks to keep something from leaning, everything needs to be torn down and rebuilt. And that is the problem. The ideals and the ideas that you have for whatever this relationship is incorrect. It's not working for you, right? Now, normally when I pick 65, because again, I'm pretty sure I've done this number twice, it has to do something with a masculine family member. So you guys could be dealing with like a father, brother, uncle, or something like that. That just hasn't been treating you right. And Spirit wants you to go ahead, mosey on by, move your ass, you feel me, and get the hell up out of there. So then this next number, now 1 plus 6 is 7, right? And we have this 2 plus 5, which is also 7. So now Spirit is like, okay, you see this. You see that their life is just crashing right in fucking front of you. You see it happening with your own eyes. You feel it in your soul that this isn't working out the way that they wanted it to. So now it's time for you to really analyze things. Okay, so what do I want? What do I need now? It's time for you to take the reins of your life, right? So the 7 is the Chariot, right? But I'm also getting this 7 of Pentacles energy because I honestly feel like out of all the 7s in tarot, that 7 of Pentacles most represents the number 7, period. And 7 is all about being analytical, seeing and analyzing and redoing the things that aren't working out for you. And in this case, we are looking at relationships, right? And so even the 7th house is about relationships, about partnerships. So let's reevaluate those and see what they mean to you and let go of any that aren't working out for you, okay? So what do we have for this 8, Spirit? Whoa, is this one card? Yeah. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands. So I haven't done the math on the Knight. Let's do it real quick. All right, so I had to do that math real quick. So J equals the number 1, right? So let's go over that first. The Knight of Wands is definitely a very much 1 energy. I mean, all of fire is 1. 1 is leadership. 1 is action. 1 is taking charge and going forward in the things that you need to do. So one thing about the Knights is that they are all mutable signs. And mutable energy can have this habit of not being heard, not being felt, just feeling kind of like a leftover. That's how I feel. And Spirit wants to move you out of this energy. Now, Knight in general, the word Knight, right? Because Knight isn't assigned a number. But the word Knight comes to the number 33, which is a 6. So we are back to this 6 over here. So whether you take this as a 9 or you take it as a damn 14, okay? It's this energy that something is coming up on ending, right? You have the power to end something. You have the power to end 14, as we talked about, this abuse of freedom. Somebody taking extra liberties with your time, with your space that they should not be taking. And it definitely feels like family is going above and beyond to take advantage of you and do things to you that they have no business doing. Again, 65 usually comes out as a masculine family member, but I'm not saying it is, but it could be, okay? So let's go ahead and let's pull some tarot cards for these. Pick a tarot card for 16. We got King of Swords in reverse. Damn, we got the Empress in reverse. And I mean, everything is pop. My whole deck is upright. So we got Justice, which is 11. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about it, right? All right. So we got the King of Swords. And this is exactly what I was talking about. But it feels like Okay, exactly what I was talking about in of that you have a masculine family member that's not doing what they need to do, that they may be speaking out against you, being mean, manipulative, liking to play mind games and things like that. Just very pissy energy, right? So we have King coming out to a 5 plus a 10, which is 15, which is the devil in tarot, honey. I feel like this person is definitely trying to keep you attached. So you have a family member that's trying to keep you attached to them, right? We look over here and we have the Empress in reverse. It's not going to work. Let me tell you something. As long as you hold on to this fantasy, right? And I see this, man, I see this so much in the LGBT community. As long as you are looking for acceptance from somebody who is hell bent on not accepting you and not understanding you, you're not going to be able to move forward the way you want. You're always going to be looking back like, oh, I wonder if they like me now. I made enough money. I wonder if they like me now. I got this house. I wonder if they like me now. I got this family. They said I couldn't do it. No, they don't. They don't. And they're not going to. So what I see is that you have a family that is involved in some kind of flying monkey behavior. What is a flying monkey, right? A flying monkey is somebody who supports the narcissist in the family. A flying monkey is no matter what this asshole does, no matter how they treat you, they hit you with that line like, oh, well, that's your family. Oh, well, you shouldn't treat them back like that because da-da-da-da-da, or they make excuses, or they make it seem like it's some kind of rational behavior, when the truth is, there is no rational reason to mistreat somebody. It's very karmatic, right? You build a lot of bad karma from treating people badly. I promise you guys, it is so much better to walk away from somebody that's mistreating you than to stay there and mistreat them back, or to stay there and accept the mistreatment, because either way, whenever you do those two things, stay and mistreat them or stay and allow them to mistreat you, you are building bad karma. You are telling spirit, hey, I'm okay with being treated like this. Or you're telling spirit, hey, well, I don't think you'll take care of it, so I'll take care of it. And they kind of put you in this position where they're like, okay, hands off type shit. And you don't want to do that. Not to mention, honey, you don't want to be caught up in a karmic situation where you're doing the same cycle over and over and over and over and over again. It's no fucking good, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and move on. So we're over here. We got the 14. I already told you guys 14 was abuse of freedom. We have a lot of karmic numbers here. And that's why I feel like this is a very karmic energy that you guys need to be aware of, and make sure you are make sure you are doing your part to make sure you're not caught up in this karmic bullshit. So spirit wants to bring balance back to this, but you have to make the first move, right? How we see with the Knight of Wands, how we see with the number 1. You have to make the first move to end this. You have to be responsible for ending it. Otherwise, if you continue into this cycle, the balance won't be brought back to it. So this event, this karmatic event, is going to show you soul growth, right? Because we got the flower here. It's going to bring balance back to a situation of somebody abusing their freedom, abusing kind of whatever rope you give them. You know how they say you give an inch, they take a mile. Shit, I lost my train of thought. And you're going to get some balance brought back to your life, but you have to initiate it. You have to stand up for yourself, and you have to be your own hero. All right, so let's get a word from our angel guides. I'm going to let you guys go. So we got no. Spirit says no. They don't want you involved in this anymore. I don't know what else to say about it. Okay? They do not want you involved in this. You have been putting yourself on the back burner so that you could please somebody else that really doesn't care about how you feel, about your dreams or your goals. And sure, maybe they love you in some far, far recessed places in their mind, but it's not in the front of their mind. And when somebody doesn't give a fuck about your emotions and your dreams, you have to stop allowing them into that part of your world, right? So I'm definitely getting no to this, whatever this connection is, right? I don't feel like it's romantic, but if it is romantic and somebody that is supposed to be a lover is mistreating you, you absolutely need to walk away from that. All right. So anything else, Spirit, for those seeing 658? Anything else? We got the Fool. Okay, Spirit's like, take a chance, right? The Eight of Wands right now is, the Eight of Wands is usually about messaging, right? So right now, I feel like it's a sign. It's also about swift movement, about things happening pretty quickly. So I do feel like you should be following the signs. Life comes at you fast, right? You just never know. Like it's like one point everything's going great, and then like, you know, somebody gets sick and everything's going wrong. It's like a spiral type thing. So something's going to happen and you have to stand on your own 2 feet, and you have to take a step back and remove yourself from whatever this situation is. You have to have faith in yourself. One thing about the Fool is the Fool will throw caution to the wind. The Fool is going to walk away. The Fool, the Fool is going to be like, you know what? Let me just take my shit. Let me just pack my shit up in this car and let me move. Okay. Whatever happens, happens. I got faith in my guides type thing. So have some faith. All right. So that's all I have for you guys seeing 658. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you next time.